Hello, justtwogood here, and I was visiting my parents for like a month, and I just got back at my house, and it's great to see my Lego shelves again, but as implied by the title, I'm getting rid of them. Well, at least a lot of them. I want to reorganize this and take out a lot of these displays that I have set up. Not that it doesn't look great now, don't get me wrong, but there's just a lot of outdated stuff where, yeah, I still want to display older Lego sets, but like, for example, I have no interest in displaying the sequel trilogy stuff in the corner there. That's gonna go. And I gotta rethink a lot of the displays here. So I wanna make this shelf like a Fabuland display, but I have the Legend of Neon or whatever there. And as great of a set that is, I don't think I'll have much of a place for that set. I have the Lunar New Year stuff in the corner over here, you see, and that's already just a fantastic display on its own. But then again, these aren't winter-based, and we do have that Ice Festival set, so maybe I'll put that with like another display for the Lunar New Year stuff as an Ice Festival. There's just some random stuff here and on other shelves too, like where are those Minecraft horses coming from? There's no Minecraft sets on display here. My Paradisa display down here is kind of pathetic for the collection I have. And like I said, I'm going full out with Fabuland there. I just gotta whip out the Fabuland box. Dang it. I'm still iffy about Trolls. Should I keep Trolls or should I not keep Trolls? I know it's a crappy movie, but I love how colorful and strange those sets are. The Lego Movie stuff used to be a great display, but the right side of that is just all messed up. So honestly, that's probably going to go too. There's some great sets to put there, but ever since I broke the party bus, it just doesn't work as well anymore. I love the two SpongeBob displays, don't get me wrong, and I'll keep them in some way. I'm probably going to just make another shelf, a full shelf for SpongeBob, and find a better place for Sesame Street, which, heck, with the CMF Muppets coming out, I'll just maybe make a Muppet display, so that will probably have its own shelf by the time I do these. Now, at the top, we have these two Simpsons sets, and heck yeah, those are staying on. The Quickie Mart, unfortunately, got some sunlight damage, which is one thing I hate about Lego stickers. Look at how that's peeling in the corner over here. But I do want to keep two Lego Simpsons displays. What I gotta do, though, is add the CMFs for each of these and fix some of this up, because I know the Simpsons house is missing some parts, and we have some knocked over characters over here, like Chief Wiggum. And then on this corner right here, I do want to keep the gingerbread house, and the fire station looks lovely, but I might have to swap that out for like the cottage or something more recent. Over here, the city display is very lovely, but I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of those on display. Don't worry, classics like Pizza to Go and the mail van will stay. Maybe it's time to swap out that ice cream truck for the newer one. And then we do have some of those 2021 Lego city sets. But I think I'll have to make some way for some of the 2022 stuff. Or maybe I should just make the city stuff at the top here, because this is the biggest mess that's going to be gotten rid of in terms of redisplaying and reorganize. Or I just have a mesh of random stuff up here. Don't get me wrong, I love having the mask in the corner there, and even the Buzz Lightyear. Those will probably stay. But like, the Mickey and Minnie, all that stuff is probably going to go. I don't really care about Disney that much. This helmets there, I don't really care about that much. Maybe keep the gauntlet. Definitely keep the pirate ship in some way here. Maybe I should just make a classic pirate display. Probably getting rid of Baby Yoda. The Venom stuff is kind of cool, but I might just make a comic Marvel display. Also, man, I want to display the Hogwarts stuff, and all I have is just that 2019 Hagrid's hut going on there. I don't think that's great. We'll have to probably make a whole section for Hogwarts as well. I'm going to be reorganizing these over the past day, so I just want to keep a good record of this display shelf that I've had for 2021 to 2022. Anyways, I love this kind of random Disney corner right here. Speaking of not loving Disney, but I love this corner. I do love a lot of stuff Disney, don't get me wrong. Winnie the Pooh will definitely stay on display here. I love animation sets. Honestly, probably Steamboat Willie 2. Maybe I'll make a bigger section for Indiana Jones as I start building some of those. The Ninjago stuff is kind of cool, but I'm probably going to, I don't know, maybe get rid of the Golden Mech. I don't really love that set. I always like my MCU display right here, but it does get a little bit random right here, so I'm going to have to reorganize that. I'll probably add a second display for Marvel at this point, because, you know, I mean, I can't put the Daily Bugle there once I build that, but I could put some of those comic sets like I talked about before. We talked about SpongeBob. This is the part that I didn't want to get to, because I'll be honest, guys. Hidden Side is dying. Well, Hidden Side's been dead, but like on my display. Like, I'll keep this. I think I will keep this display right here. It's not even, I don't think this is super messy. I kind of love this display. Has some of the best sets there. But I might have to tweak some of the stuff to the right here because, man, I want to keep that Hidden Side train built. But I don't really want to keep any of these other sets built, if I had to be honest. Maybe the Portal set, because I could probably slide that in like the back there. But then by, you know, truncating my Hidden Side stuff, the bottom two, I'll be able to use for new shelves. So there's a trade-off there for sure. Then we also have some castle sets, which I love using that new Ideas medieval blacksmith shop next to the old one. Love the Viking representation, though we are getting a new Viking ship this summer, apparently, from Creator. This is like the random Warner Bros. Display. So we have the random Disney display over here, and we also have the random Warner Bros. Display. And this will stay, but like I'll pimp it out more, because we have the Mystery Machine and the Flintstones house for Hanna-Barbera. But the Batman stuff, I definitely want to add the Batman train station Batcave, because it's like the only Batcave I have built now. But then that wouldn't really mesh with that, so maybe it'll be like an Eras of Batman thing where I add the tumbler as well, which that sounds pretty good. But then I'll need a whole Batman display, which I think, honestly, with those three sets, that should be good enough. So that'll probably, that's probably a display right in the making. And like I said, I love this Lunar New Year display. Just color-coded amazingly, just the perfect sets there. It's going to be hard to remove that, even though I don't have any, you know, my heritage isn't related to Lunar New Year. So it does feel a little bit random, but like, honestly, I love what's going on here. So that's definitely staying there. So anyways, that's it for the Lego shelves, which will most likely be reorganized and totally different, getting rid of this current design. But this will be something across the next few months, because also I've been trying to build older sets so that I could do like a legitimate favorite sets list, you know, top 20 or whatever. That will come probably in spring. We'll see. I'm bad with setting schedules and dates and stuff like that, but we'll figure it out. One last look all together, and I didn't want to show the modular shelf to the right too close up because it's honestly a mess the closer you look at it. But that modular display is probably going to be reorganized too. I got to build some modulars for that list. And man, the Diagon Alley sets, which I love, I don't know where to put. So maybe, I'm honestly thinking right now, that half will be City, this half will be Harry Potter. I mean, that could work, right? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see the final product. But let me know how your Lego shelves are going and how you display your Lego shelves, and if you got any tips for me. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.